still out. Eye infection, not here. It's been both eyes now, so he's struggling a little bit.
He met with a specialist.
Multiple.
No
I don't have anything new for you.
The infection has spread to both eyes.
Yeah.
And then Rob Williams, edema.
Right. Yeah, reevaluate in 3 weeks, which is obviously tough. But it's he needs to make sure that the next scan looks better when he gets scanned again in 3 weeks.
Will he be doing anything until then?
I don't know.
I mean, he's out here now.
He was on the bike today, so I don't know what beyond that they've cleared him to do or what he will be asked to do. But obviously, we want to progress slowly with that. And the reason why we didn't have a better answer for you last week was we just wanted to have as many people see it as possible.
With regard to Marcus, is there any worry about what this is, just with multiple specialists seeing and not necessarily?
I mean, yeah, you're worried about it, but I was told this particular type of infection could be 7 to 10 days. So we're at 7 now.
How were the days off?
Good. Saw a couple of performances of Frozen.
Did you?
Yeah, it's good. It was nice. Nice to be able to look at what we need to improve, but also be a dad a little bit.
The players talked about using the time for rest and recovery, but what can that do, getting that time stretch off for a player mentally, physically?
I mean, it's good. You got to come back. You got to be ready to work. And, it's not a huge break by any means. We were here Friday. We gave them the option. We were going to practice one day or get together one day. So we did a team lift, group film, some individual work on Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday we're off. So I think it was good. Anytime that you can combine days off in a row, it's huge in this. And you're not just doing it for the next game, you're doing it for the cumulative schedule. Obviously our next game's really tough, and I thought we were good today, but we need to be a little bit better tomorrow to be prepared for Wednesday.
What did you see?
Have you given to Romeo about kind of sticking to it with injuries and going to G League, anything like that, about kind of trying to...
Yeah, it's just not. He's never really had a shot here because he really hasn't been healthy. When he got healthy, he's been able to go play a little bit in the G League. But we brought him back for practice because twofold. Number one is it would be a good chance for him to get a lot of practice reps. And number two is we think really highly of him. We haven't gotten a chance to see him in this scenario very often. So we'll make the decision on whether he goes back with the clause for the weekend in Vegas, or if he stays with us when we fly to Dallas, depending on kind of how the rest of our week goes. Marcus being out has pushed all of those G League assignments back a little bit because we really haven't had our full group since the 1st of November, and so we haven't sent Carson up as much as we would have liked, and others as well.
What did you see on the film, and what are the points of emphasis now, kind of?
Well, I thought we
back?
did a lot of good things against Philly. I thought Philly played really well. I thought Philly shot really well. I thought that our three-point defense in the first quarter was not very good. Our scrambling out of traps was not very good. The good news about that is I think you can work on some of that stuff. And that may be a little bit of slippage. It may be the fact that was at the end of a stretch. Who knows? But the bottom line is we had too many chances to win in either of those games, and we've just got to be better at doing that. But I was encouraged by our overall play more than discouraged, especially offensively. I mean, after playing them in game one to playing them now, I thought we made some strides.
How much of that is missing Marcus Smart, the defensive anchor and communicator?
We played really well in a few of the games without him because I think we've got a lot of good defenders. But clearly, we're going to be better with him. Obviously, selfishly, I'd like to have everybody back so that we can start to throw together our rotations and play guys together and try different things with regard to getting groups out there. But man, I just hope he gets better. It's been a miserable week for him.
But then obviously Carson to stay a little longer with
Yeah, our plan, and again, it got tested a little bit with Marcus being out, but our plan was after the Indiana game to send him and Romeo to Iowa, Grand Rapids, and then the G League Showcase, so that they get 10 straight days. So it's more, bouncing back and forth is hard. We didn't want to do that with Romeo, but the other thing is we needed a body to practice. We didn't have enough to go live there with all our wings, so we needed one of those guys to come back, and thought it'd be good for Romeo.